Welcome back. In this video, you'll be learning how to set up your Watch On Google TV streaming box. So the first step is to ensure that your streaming box is now connected to your smart TV. Once you've done that, it's now time to pair your remote. To do that, you want to put batteries in the remote. And then from here, you want to locate the back button and the home button. You want to press on these buttons for 5 seconds until this LED light on your remote starts blinking green. And you also need to ensure that you're within 3 feet of the streaming device so that the pairing process can be easy. So again, back button, home button, press on them simultaneously, so at the same time, like that. Then you can see it's green, wait for it to start blinking. Once it starts blinking, you can now look at your TV and you can see the pairing process is trying to complete itself. So keep pressing and you can see the pairing is now successful. So once you've successfully paired your remote to the streaming box, you then want to select the language. So you can scroll through these different options, highlight one and use your remote to select that specific language. Once you've selected your language, it's time to choose your region or country. Again, highlight the option that you want to use and use your remote to select it. So once you've selected your region and you've selected your language, it's now time to set up your TV. So you can choose to set it up in 2 ways. You can choose to use the Google Home app. So if you have it already installed on your phone, you can use that to set up this TV. Alternatively, you can always choose to just set up the TV individually. So if you want to set up one TV instead, you can see that option at the bottom of the screen. Just press on the Done button and it will be selected. So bear in mind that this will require you typing with the remote. And if you're comfortable with that, you can just select that option to continue. So from here, it's time to choose your Wi-Fi network. So select your Wi-Fi network and type in the password. So once you've typed in the password, you then want to highlight this check mark on your on-screen keyboard and select it to continue. So from here, wait for it to connect to that specific network. And once it's connected, wait for it to load and take you to the next step. So from here, you'll now be prompted to sign in with your Google account. Again, use the on-screen keyboard and type in your account. Then once you've typed in your account, you want to go to the next step, which is now entering in your password. So enter in the password for that specific Google account you've just typed in. And then once you've typed in the password, you want to go to the next step. So from here, if you have two-factor authentication enabled for your account, then you need to confirm that as well. And then once you've confirmed, you'll see the changes appearing on this TV screen and it will take you to the next step. So from here, you need to accept the Google Terms of Service. So if you want to read them, you can just highlight those options and select them to go through with them. If you're fine with what you've read, you can just highlight accept and continue. So from here, you'll need to give Google services access to these permissions, such as your location, your updates, Google Assistant, Google Home, all sorts of options. If you're fine with that, click on accept to continue. So from here, you can choose to sign up for the newsletter for your Google TV and other related features. So you can choose to sign up or you can choose to skip that option and say no thanks. So now You'll be prompted to give Google Assistant access to your apps on the TV. If you want to allow, select allow. If you choose to skip this and you decide you want to do this later, you can say no thanks. So let me choose allow. And then you can also choose to activate voice match. If you want to agree, you can go through the setup process, or you can just choose to skip and do that later. Then once you've done that, you now can choose your services. So you have YouTube, you have Prime Video, you have this, and you have YouTube Music. So choose your service that you want to use, and then confirm. And now, wait for it to set up. So you can choose to go through the setup of your remote. If you're fine with this, continuing with the setup so you can customize the buttons to your liking, you can tap on change setup. However, if you'd like to continue or you're fine with how it's already set up, you can just continue. So now wait for it to set up your Google TV. It will start installing some services that are essential for you to use the TV, such as Google Play services. So just wait patiently. And then once the apps have finished installing, you should just wait for the home screen to load. So once the home screen's finished loading, you can now see how it looks like. So if you want to watch YouTube, you can just scroll down and go to your YouTube app and watch from there. You want to listen to music, you want to go to Netflix. You have all sorts of options that are open for you. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you in the next one.